Here's something else you need to understand. Every time you send an email to your list, people will unsubscribe from your list. Now, they may sign up from your autoresponder, and sometimes they get an email and they didn't realize that they were going to be emailed again, so they unsubscribe. Well, if they're not willing to get emails from you, they're probably not going to get out their credit card and make a purchase from you. So if people unsubscribed, it's basically the law that you have to allow them to unsubscribe. Even if somehow it wasn't the law, you're still going to annoy people where they don't want to buy from you because they don't want to be harassed. If people unsubscribe, that's okay. Now, obviously, you can write an email that kind of causes people to unsubscribe because you annoyed them or you bothered them in some way. Understand that people will unsubscribe if you send to your email list, but don't be afraid to email them because you're going to get some people unsubscribing, because if you never email them to at all, you're not going to get the benefit. So if a few people unsubscribe every time you email your list, that's okay. Now, I do plenty of email blasts where people don't unsubscribe. I actually have a lot of emails that I send out to thousands of people and no one unsubscribes. But in general, with almost every campaign that I do, a few people may unsubscribe, and that's okay. If people are going to be annoyed at getting promotions, then they're probably the same type of people that aren't going to want to buy anything. They just want the free stuff. Now, it's great that you have free content. Your real goal is to get them to buy something eventually. That's kind of why you're given the free stuff. That's why you have all the free information. If there's someone who's only going to get the free stuff and never wants to buy anything, and that's why they unsubscribe, well, that's okay, because in a sense, they weren't going to be the ones that made you money anyway. You know, the other people are going to make you the money. How do you deal with this problem? It's potentially a problem. The moral is give them good stuff so they'll stay on the list. So you don't just want to promote to them, because even people who want to buy stuff, if they keep getting a sales message over and over and over again with nothing else, they're going to unsubscribe because they don't just want to be sold to. Would you watch television if it was just commercials with no content, no TV shows that were funny, no good content, just commercials? No. Well, you can't expect people to read your emails if your emails are only commercial type advertisements. You need to give them content in between. I'm going to explain that more in a minute. Give them good stuff so they stay on the list, and give them your best stuff up front so they get hooked. And then if you come out with something in the future that's free content but it's not quite as good, well, they'll forgive that. And if you send them a promotion that they're not interested in, they'll forgive it because they're looking forward to more free good stuff. So they're hooked on the free stuff. They know more is coming. And this is also how to get them to read your emails. You want people to read the emails that you send. They're reading it because they're looking for good free content. If you get their attention and they're reading your email, you can also slip in sales messages, and that's how you make a lot of money. So give them your best stuff up front. So if you're giving out a series of articles or free reports in your autoresponder, give them the very best one the first time they sign up. Give them your best free thing up front, and then they'll be hooked, and then they'll know what you're capable of producing, and they'll look for more of that from you. But if you can, give them your best stuff up front so that people don't want to unsubscribe. They look forward to that in the future from you.